All right, this is the code. Now you know how the code look like. And again, our idea or our target from this, the very fast tutorials for the CloudFormation, to understand the code, how the code, what the code structure is not about to study the code, because of course you need the skills for the programmability and for programming like Java or Python as well. But our goal is to understand the code itself, to follow the code, to understand the code. This is the very important thing. So I will make it a little bit easier because this is a big you see here it is big code. So I will make it a little bit easier. So through the create another code, I will go to the CloudFormation stack here again, and I select Ohio. I will just get the VPC configuration or VPC staff, the network portion. So I just say create template here. Then of course Ohio, I select the region, which is I worked on it, Ohio. All right, after that I will put it, this is like a test for CloudFormation. Then I say continue here. I don't want any DNS here. I need a VPC. I have two VPC, if you remember. I have one VPC for CloudFormation and second one mine, which is lab 01. I will select it, that one. I need that. Then continue here. They say this CloudFormation, they have a two subnet, 1010Z2 and 1010.1. Yeah, I need those. And there is a DHCP option here. By the way, if you just pull up the VPC without anything, the DHCP will come up. I mean, there is some part from the code related to another part. Should be another part on it. As when you create the VPC, as you know, when you create the VPC from GUI, there is a DHCP option will create it automatically with the VPC. There is a route table created automatically. So all this stuff is dependent, so should be included. So I say VPC with a subnet here with the DHCP, which is selected by default here. Continue. I guess I need a route table. I don't want to access less right now, so I just delete it. This is the route table. You see he already selected to me this route table. You see they end it to the DE71. So if I go here in my VPC just to check it out, the route table is the same ID. I'll just go to the route table here. I have few route table, but you can see this guy, which is E71, which is under lab 1. Exactly. So I need that guy. Then after that, continue here. If you have any network load balance or elastic IP, I don't have this stuff. Management, I don't have. Management configuration, EC2, I don't want it. I just want to make it easy for you. Storage, of course, I don't have. Application service, quality of service or notification server, I don't have. Security, I don't want it as well right now for the security group. And after that, this is the summary here. So I just continue here. I can see the code here in front of me. I will get copy from this code here. Then I will implement and use this code because this one is a little bit easier. So I will go to this. I'll put it here. All right. It's very interesting thing here. When you finish, you can save the by default they save it to the S3 bucket. So just save template, and they say congratulations, is already saved there. All right. So let's go back to the code here. This is the new code. I will change a little bit here. So you can see this is not very long code. It's okay. So I can change. This is, I call a lab 2, and I will need the IP address will be like 2020, or let's go for 30.30.0.0, and again Control H. I will change it anything 10.10.10 to 30.30. Okay, So replace all. You can see, because I have two subnet, as you can see here, this is the first or second subnet, and this is the another one. I can change the name as well here, 0. I can say this is 30. Yeah, I can say this is 11 and this is 22. Or sorry, this is 11 and this is 22. Okay, so now I guess I change in that code a little bit here, and you can see this is the route table as well information, and this is the DHCP option. You can see DHCP option is always come up with the VPC automatically. So I will save this code. I will save it here, save as desktop, and I give him name AWS 7 because I put a lot of here codes. Alright, so I will try to implement this guy right now. So I will go to the same CloudFormation again from here. I don't want this anymore. So I go from here. I can write it down here, CloudFormation, or you can select it from here as well. So in the CloudFormation here, I will go to create a stack. Then I will browse from my computer the code, which is AWS 7 right now. AWS 7 here. Then after that, I say next. When I say next, if I reach to they ask me to put in the stack name, this is mean my code is correct. I mean, my structure of the code, the formula of the code, the JSON code, everything is good. Because if there is any issue, they don't give you this option. Actually, they give you here error, and they ask you to correct which line exactly. Alright, so I just say next here. And after that, I call this one, let's say, for example, lab 0 or lab 10 or whatever, any name. Next. Here they ask you some permission role or rollback trigger or something like that. You just keep it same, keep it default here, and just next. Then after that, they will ask you will be deployed and created. Again, this will be in Ohio. Okay, another VPC. Okay, so they started here to deployment here. If there is any issue, they show you here an event, and you can see wherever anything will be done, will be see it here. And just refresh here. Alright, you can see the lab 1 or lab 10, sorry, is done right now. You can see here create completed, and I can go here and I go to the EC2, and the last time I have only lab 1. So if I go to VPC right now and I will check it out, I have the new VPC, looks good. If I go here, you can see here, this is the VPC just I created here, lab 2, with the subnet 30/16. Let's check it out, the subnet. Then I have a 2 subnet. It's supposed to be net 11, which is 30.31, and net 2020 30.30.2. As well, the route table here should be have one route table under VPC 2. Yeah, we can see here. This is the route table for that. And you can see under 30.30.0. And I guess I have an internet option, DHCP option automatically. You can see here this is created automatically because I created the VPC. So this is how to use it actually. And remember, I pull up the configuration, or I pull up the code. I pull up this code 7 and from Ohio, and I implement in Ohio as well. So how about if I implement in different region? What I need to do, what I need to consider. Let's check it out. I will go to different region here. Let's say, for example, I go to the Virginia here. I guess Virginia, I have some network. Let's go to California. All right. There is very important thing here when you go to the California or when you go to any region here. I was in Ohio. Ohio is US East, and California, it is US West. This is the availability zone. This is very important in the code. Okay, right now I'm in the California here, so I go here to try to check it out, the VPC. I try to implement this VPC up there. You can see I don't have VPC. So I just need to check something very important. I go to the subnet and I create subnet and just go to this option, availability zone. You can see I have 2 zones only. So I create 1 zone, or I copy this zone because I need it where I need it. You see my code here. Where is the availability zone? Most of the time the availability zone is very important in the subnet part. You can see here, this is a subnet part. Where is availability zone? You can see here. So I just deleted that one because this is the east for Ohio. So I just put it the west, which is for California. I go to another subnet here and as well put it here. I know there is a lot of codes. It's very easy. You don't need all this stuff because they will say base to the availability zone up there. I know that, but again, we need to understand the code. You need to understand the default structure for the code. Later on, you can handling wherever any code will be easy for you. Alright, so when I change the availability zone here, I can change the subnet as well. Maybe I can put it, that one is 40.40, then as well same, Control F, Control H. I need any 30.30.0, change it to the 40.40.40. and replace all. I think, sorry, like this. Yep. So now this is the subnet 4042. I can call this one as well, maybe 20, and network, this one is 10, right? And I keep it the DHCP route table. If they have any error, they give me the error. Okay, I will show you. Hopefully there is some error then we can deal with together. And this lab, I will call it lab 3 or 03. Okay, so I save the configuration. I save this code here right now. I save it here. Then in California here, I go to the CloudFormation here. Again, I'm not in Ohio anymore. So I will go to the first option you can see here, which is a create a new stack. I wanted to create a new stack. So I will just say browse. I need this code, desktop. I just need 7. Then after that I say next. Again, we already confirmed there is no any VPC in California, so I just say this one is lab 03. Then after that next, then create, or next. This is a policy or permission, then create. So let's see if this code went smoothly without any issue in California. Right, the code is implemented without any issue. This is good news. So if I go here again, if there is any issue, you can find in an event here, and they can show you exactly what is the issue. I can show you exactly what you want to see. When you do refresh here, you can find the issue here, the event, and you can just one click and they give you the physical ID and the issue here. But because our code is very simple, there is not that much problem when you implement to different regions. Let's check it out very quick. I go here to the VPC. Last time I don't have any VPC. And right now I can see one VPC here. Let's check it out. This is same criteria. Yeah, it's a 4040, as you can see, lab 3, and there is 2 subnets is supposed to be. Yeah, 4042, 4041, and as well route table related to the lab 2 or lab 3. Sorry, you can see here, and this is under 4040, and as well internet or DHCP option as well under the same VPC, which is just created. So this is just a quick idea about CloudFormation. I hope this information it is useful for you. Try to do practice for that. This is really very, very interesting in the future, because this is the idea or the real idea about infrastructure as a code.